Hey there everybody, and welcome back to the channel. You're watching a Ritter Bit Will Do, and as you can see, we got a tire here up on the table today, and it's got a hole in it there, circled in sidewalk chalk, and I got a slow leak, and of course it's on the sidewall, and I'm not really happy about that at all because this is third or fourth time this has happened with this tractor. And as you can see, I got a plug right there from a previous hole that I had in the tire that I fixed with just a tire plug, which I've had really good luck with. I've used tire plugs and never had one leak. And I bought myself a 46-piece deluxe tire repair kit. Bought this off of Amazon, and I really spent some time looking over good repair kits and decided that this one will fit my needs. So there's a link in the description for this thing if you're looking for a plug kit. I think it'll have everything I need, and it should work just fine. And I'm also going to use Fix-A-Flat. A lot of you guys use the green slime stuff. I just use whatever's cheaper because it just kind of all does the same stuff. I think this was $9 at my local hardware store. So what we're going to do is we're going to plug this tire. I'm going to show you how I do that. And then we're going to fill it up with some Fix-A-Flat. And then we're going to drive it around the yard and get that Fix-A-Flat moving around a little bit. Or maybe I'll just spin the tire as it sits on the axle, right? I could do that as well, I suppose. But this tractor is going to go up north with me today, so I got to get it ready to go. And I wanted to make sure that this tire was in good condition before we tried it out out in the woods, right? Because we're going to cut some brush with the old flail mower. All right, guys, stick around, see how this tire gets repaired, and hope you enjoy. All right, let's get started here. First, check out this tire repair kit. It has a little bit of everything. What I really liked about it is it had a lot of different plugs. There's 15 here, and there's 5 more down here. A total of 20 different plugs, which I thought was enough for a long time. And it has all the basic tools a tire repair kit would have. This thing where you ream the tire out, you get that hole a little bit bigger. It's heavy duty. That's solid steel. That is solid metal, right, all the way through. So yeah, that's built well, and it has all sorts of different things. This is all solid as well. So but here's what I really found interesting. It actually came with some extra valve caps, and in this plastic bag are some valve stems, or valves, right? They're not, what are they called? They're not called valve stems. Are they just little different valves? I don't even know what the technical term is. But if I needed to replace one of those, there's 4 of them in here. So I got some valve caps. I got 4 black ones, 4 blue ones, and 4 silver ones. So that's kind of cool. That is kind of neat. And some various other things. Oh, look at this. It even has a little razor blade, little knife here to cut the excess off of the plug. I'll be darned. Okay. Well, let's get started. It's a cool kit. It's kind of nice. First, we'll start by making this hole a little bit bigger. So what we're going to do is we're just going to get in here. Hopefully we can find it. There we go. There. Just kind of make that hole a little bit bigger so a plug will go in there. This would be a lot easier probably if I did it this way, huh? You guys are screaming at me. I can hear you. Yeah. Much more better. Okay. Here, we'll get you a little closer. That ought to do it. Okay. Now, we simply get one of these plugs. This is a pretty quick process, and this is kind of why I prefer using tire plugs, because it's fast, and I've never had one leak on me. I've done dozens of these over the years. So, show you how I do it. Take the sticky plug, and this is nice and heavy duty. You know how a lot of them are cheap and plasticky? This is a really nice one. I'm impressed with it. So Telling you, I kind of like this repair kit. Get that about centered, right about there or so. And what I'm going to do is put this about that far, just leave a little excess hanging out. And then the trick is to pull it out real quick, and it should stay just like that. Okay? If you've never used a plug before, there's a little opening here. It's almost like it's not really an eye of a needle. It has an opening in it. So, can you guys see that? If not, I'll get you some better pictures on the phone. Okay, so now it's plugged. The hole is technically plugged, but what I like to do, I'll show you. All right, what I like to do is I like to get my blowtorch and yeah, actually kind of light it on fire. And then my dad taught me this trick. It just kind of gets everything a little bit warmer and makes it kind of all gelled together a little bit better. So we'll just let that burn down a little bit. Maybe kind of smear that out here. Smells really good too. There we go. Yeah, she's burning down. Got to watch. We don't want the tire itself to really get that hot. We just want the plug to burn off. So some people will cut them off. I just let them burn down, and it works real good. There we go. Doesn't take very long. Now it's done. That's all there is to it. What'd that take? Just a few minutes, right? So, and that was on camera. Looks pretty good, right? And it doesn't really matter what it looks like. It just needs to work. It just needs to hold air. So we're gonna, like I said, we're actually gonna put some of the old Fix-A-Flat inside the tire, because it gives me a little bit more insurance. If I were to get another hole in the tire, working out at Yukon Acres over this week, at least this also gives me some protection. I've used this in my other BX25, and it just works. It just works. So with that, I think we got to shake this up. Let's see. Do we have to shake it? Rotate. Shake vigorously. Oh yeah, we got to shake this up. Okay. For 30 whole seconds. That ought to be good enough. Okay, now we're gonna take this little tube out of there, and I'm guessing this thing needs to come out. Yep. Now, has the directions right here. Shake, twist, tightly twist hose onto valve, hold can upright and press yellow button. Do not shake can while dispensing. Depress button, hold until sealant stops flowing. Well, we're not gonna put that whole can in here because I would like to use some of it for the other tire. And I also have a tire on the zero turn that has a slow leak, so we'll throw some in there as well. Then we can get three small tires with one can. All right, here we go. Oh, I can feel it spurting into there. Doesn't take much. And that's all. That's it. That's all we're doing. That's all we're gonna do for this tire. There we go. Kind of messy. Make sure you get one of your wife's favorite kitchen towels. Clean that off. Put the old valve stem back on. Actually, I'm forgetting something. I probably should fill it up with air. That's what I really should do. Now, max PSI for these tires, what does it say? I hear, oh, I was hearing a leak, but it was coming from my air hose. It kind of scared me there for a second. Max PSI is 22 PSI, okay? So for your tractor tire, 22 PSI is as most as you should be putting on there. It says it right there, okay? I put 20 pounds in. And what I like about this little air filler upper is it has a gauge. So I can go right up to 20. And we're right there. That's it. This tire's done. We're ready to go back to work. All right, guys, I really appreciate you watching this. I am going to mow my lawn, load up this tractor on the trailer, and then we're going to head up north, and hopefully we're going to get some videos of that flail mower in action pretty soon on the channel. So if you haven't subscribed yet, now's the time. Check out our Facebook group, A Ritter Bit Will Do. And until next time, as always, keep on tractoring, and God bless.